London's LBC 97.3. The 3-hour 4 till Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 9090 973.
Long time listener, first time caller. Good eyes, good eyes. Iain, that's not intelligent.
Hello, you. Oh, man, it's Friday. Unbelievable. Big thanks to Angie Griggs, of course. Been filling in for the Preve, for the mighty Preve, who's been bunking off, I believe, to somewhere swanky in Italy. I don't know. He'll be back on Monday. Hope Angie's a nice weekend. She's nice. You know, sometimes you meet some people and they're nice. She's nice. Some people are not very nice. But Angie Griggs is lovely. So that's cool. And today, if you heard the show yesterday, man, it was good, wasn't it? It was good. You know what I'm talking about. It was good. But it got a little bit tense, I think, yesterday. It got a little bit tense. Some tensions were frayed. There was some shouting. And I think it's because we were talking about the things that get your goat, things that get on your nerves. So today we want to do the exact opposite. We want to do an about-face turn. I want to know the little things that make you happy, the little things that make life worth living. And I tell you what, for the first time in 10 months, I have got that Friday feeling. It's the weekend. I'm looking forward to it. This is the first time in 10 months I've not been working on the weekend. Obviously, I was doing the weekend show. Then last Saturday, I was working early Saturday morning. So this is the first time in 10 months. It's like Friday evening. Come on, party time, huh? We're going to the disco. We're not going to the disco. That would be churlish. But so we're celebrating the little things in life that make life worth living. So many. I have had the best Friday ever today. The best Friday ever. Apart from Good Friday, which was Good Friday. Was that when he came back? Or I don't know. Let's not even go down that road. But I bought a new portable TV. I tried to watch some DVDs in my bedroom last night, but I couldn't do it because I've got the DVD player, old portable TV. It's 15 years old. It hasn't got a SCART lead. So the DVD player is going through the video, which then goes into the TV. And the DVDs wouldn't play because they're really new. And they thought they were being recorded by the video. It's a little bit technical, it doesn't matter. So I bought a new portable TV for the bedroom. £50. I can watch DVDs up there now. Superb. Genius. It's a brilliant thing. We've got a window in the bathroom, and one day I slammed the window so tightly shut that we couldn't open it. So to open the window, I had to get a hacksaw and hacksaw through the lock, which means for the last 3 months we've not been able to shut the window. It's always been slightly open. I got a thing off the internet for 29 pence. Fix the window. Can shut the window today for the first time in months, and at 7 o'clock in the morning, when it's flipping freezing now, as you know it is, that doesn't half make a difference. So what small things, what tiny... I got a parking space at LBC Towers today. It's a tiny thing, but it's made my life so much easier. So much easier. What tiny things make your life worth living? Just little things you go, do you know what? And this is not one. I've got a blister on my foot today. I've got a blister on my foot. And normally, that would really knock me off. But today I thought, hey, this is good. I've got a blister. For some reason, it felt good. Just having a little bit of pain on my foot. I don't know why. What little things make life worth living? Can you give me a call? Let's spread some joy through London today, can we? It's a miserable weather day. Let's have a little bit of joy. The phone number, if you want to take part and tell me the little things that make you happy, is 0870 9090973. 0870 90909. Clive Ball's not on this evening. It's the little things in life that make it worth living. 0870 9090973. You can text as well, 0771 776 0973. And also, today we're offering a chance in a lifetime. We will be your decision makers for you today. Have a think. Have you got some decisions that need to be made? That you're not quite sure what to do, whether to go this way or whether to go that way, or... If you're having a problem with a decision, give me a call. Either I will come up with a solution for it, or the listener will. And we'll do it. We'll do it properly. Agent Chris wants to know whether he should buy smart shoes or trainers. My initial reaction is get a smart trainer. That would be my initial reaction. If you can suggest anything to help him. But if there's any suggestions for any little queries, little quandaries that need to be sorted, any decisions, 0870 9090973. Vicky is in the Eltham. Hello, Vicky.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, Vicky.
Hiya, I'm so pleased to hear you all at this time of day. I'm so happy. It just makes my whole afternoon fantastic.
Bless you. What a lovely start to the show, Vicky, after all the arguments we had yesterday. Bless you for that. Thank you very much.
That's okay.
Now, what can I do for you?
I wanted to say about little things that make my life so much easier.
Oh, go on, let's have it.
Well, my life is very complicated. You know, I'm a working mother of two. I'm a teacher as well, so I have loads of kids to look after at school.
Man.
Anyway, the thing that makes my life easier is my mum, who helps out immensely, and my dad, who specifically takes my little boy to school.
Oh, fantastic.
On Tuesdays and Fridays. And I've just come back from work.
Yeah.
He's done all the washing up, and he's lovely, and so's my mum, and I love them both.
Isn't that brilliant, Vicky? When you're on your way home, you think, oh man, I've got to tidy up the kitchen. I've got to do all that washing up. And you get back, and someone's done it for you.
I know.
That's Friday evening free now.
It's fantastic.
So what's your dad's name?
Ken.
Ken, we are saluting you.
We are indeed.
At LBC 97.3 Towers, and we're saluting all the tiny little things in life that might sound trivial to other people, but to you, it's a little thing that's just made the day worth having. That's fantastic. Ken has done the washing up for Vicky. Oh, man. I wish when I go home that the washing up was done. It doesn't matter if it's not. 0870 90 90 973. You can email in as well. We've had loads of emails as well, by the way, from people who want me to phone them up. I'm thinking one or two of them are a little bit... We did this thing on Wednesday, I think it was, where we phoned Connor up, because his mate James sent in Connor's phone number and said, give Connor a call, he'd really like it. And we did, and it was all very nice, and it was all fun. If you want me to give you, or someone you know, preferably, a call, just off air, we'll record it, off air, and you can ask me any one question. Email your phone numbers in, and we'll start doing that towards the end of next week, maybe. When we get enough numbers in, we'll start selecting who we're going to do. If you want me to give someone a call, off air, but it will be recorded, and they can then ask me one specific question that I'll give a completely honest answer to, then email in, Iain, I-A-I-N, at lbc.co.uk. But today, oh man, we're going to play Mystery Londoners later on. We've got a clip from Gene Simmons. At 6:30, we're opening the phone lines. Calls are going straight to air. It's an action-packed show. If you want to take part, give us a call. 0870 90 90 973. It's 4:13.
Iain Lee. The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Coming up soon-ish, we're going to be playing Mystery Londoners. If you fancy winning £5,000, it's very, very simple. You've got to... We're going to... In a second. We'll play in a second. Let's get our fingers on that button. We're going to play the 5 Mystery Londoners' voices. Someone got 3 of them yesterday on this show. James O'Brien, beat that if you can. If you want to take part, listen to these voices, and can you get the right names in the right order?
LBC
97.3.
If you want to play, call 09016 339 973. Calls are 40 pence for a landline, and you could be playing Mystery Londoners, in the next half hour, or thereabouts. But right now, we're celebrating the tiny things that make you happy. Or make me happy, indeed. The tiny thing that makes me happy, Raptor X, my podcast correspondent, has emailed in. I'm number 15 in the podcast league. What a great way to end the week. And he says, Iain, I've got a double podcast on Friday. Is it a special? What that is, one of them is yesterday's show, and one of them is the Gene Simmons interview we put out again, the whole uncut 25-minute Gene Simmons interview. So if you missed it, go onto the iTunes now and download it. It's darn fine. We'll play another little clip from that a little bit later on. But what small things make you happy? When the Northern Line works and when Battersea Bridges opens, says William Clapham. A little bit of politics there. It's a little bit of politics. Iain? Oh, Dean in Watford. Should I read this? Yes, I will. I own a lap dancing club, and I spent the afternoon auditioning naked women. How much better does life get? Well, there you go. Iain, I know the 5 mystery voices. I know who they are, but I don't know their names. Would I win £5,000 if I called up and described them to you? No, you kind of need to get their names. That's sort of the gimmick. Let us know what small things make your life worth living, and can we help you with any decisions you've got? Maybe it's something as trivial as what you're going to have for your tea tonight. You've got 2 options. Which one do you want to go for? Maybe you want to know where to go this weekend. My decision that I need to make, I think I know where I'm going to go with it already, is tomorrow morning. Do I go to the gym tomorrow morning, or do I stay at home watching box sets of DVDs I got from the States and playing computer games? Yeah, I think I know which one. If you want to take part, give us a call. 0870 90 90 973. Jenny is in the Chessington. Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
Hello, you. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to let you know one of the little things in life that makes me happy.
Yeah, go on. What is it?
Well, I work a long way away from home, and I have to do 4 shifts, 12-hour shifts in a row.
No way.
Yeah, well, that's just the nature of the beast, as it were.
Yeah. Wow, you work for the beast.
Well, indeed.
Crikey. now I'm genuinely scared, Jenny.
Oh, no, there's no need to be scared.
Okay.
Well, I came home yesterday, and I had a 2-hour drive to get home, and I didn't get home till about 9:30ish. By the time I got home, my husband had cleaned the house from top to bottom.
Come on.
Bed sheets and everything.
He did the sheets?
Yeah, everything.
Because that's the one thing I don't... I'll take the sheets off. I won't put the new ones on.
Oh, no, he did everything. Absolutely everything. And I got home and there was a glass of wine sat there waiting for me and everything.
Is there anything better than when you've had a really long day at work, getting into fresh, clean sheets?
Oh, absolutely.
Man, it's a joy, isn't it? Especially if you're a little bit tipsy on wine. Jenny, listen, thank you very much for that excellent stuff. Yesterday got very tense. By the way, if you missed yesterday's show, it was a corker. Go and download the podcast. That bit's on there. That bit's on the podcast. We've made sure of that. If you know what I'm talking about, then you need to go and download it, because it were fun, I think. We're celebrating the tiny things that make you happy, that make life worth living. What small things bring you joy? Give us a call. Share them with us. It's the weekend! I've got the weekend feeling for the first time in 10 months. I'd forgotten how exciting it was. 0870 9090973 is the telephone number. And also, if you need help making a decision, we're getting quite a few emails and texts in on this, which we'll do after the news at 4:30. If you've got a decision that needs to be made, where was that text? Can I see that text from Agent Chris? Agent Chris needs to decide whether to get some smart shoes or some trainers. Agent Chris should get a smart shoe for a change and get his hair cut and tuck his shirt in, says Mark the cabbie. Agent Chris's hair is always quite closely cropped. Sometimes I think a little bit too short. I think he'd look good with long, sort of flowing locks. I don't know. Are there any decisions you need help with making? Give us a call. Maybe it's whether you should go out with your mates tonight and get steaming drunk, or stay in and listen to Steaming Drunk Carolyn Friday. Maybe that's the decision you need to make. Give us a call. We can help. 0870 9090973. Here we have, next up, it's a traitor to this show. It's Clive Ball's lover. It's Vicky in the Croydon.
Hello.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, don't start being nasty.
But when you were speaking to Clive Ball last night, and Bob was saying that you're a double agent, and...
That's a load of rubbish.
No, okay. And you sounded all poorly for Clive Ball again.
Look, it's late at night by the time I phone. You can hear that I've got a cold.
No, I can't hear it now, but when you phone up Clive Ball, you kind of put it on very successfully.
Well, I might cough in a minute, and then you'll know.
Yeah, I'm not...
Can't you hear I sound a bit like a bloke at the moment?
Yeah, you do sound like a bloke.
Clive Ball looks like Phil Collins, only uglier.
Yeah, that's your words, and yet you
Someone
still...
emailed in and told him about that.
Yeah, I know. I was listening,
I know,
Vicky.
it's cringeworthy, and then I got called a habitual liar or something.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. What do you want, Vicky, for goodness sakes?
Oh, don't be nasty.
I'm not being nasty. I'm being lovely. It's the weekend. Let's all be lovely.
Yeah.
You're one of the small things that makes life worth living.
Am I?
There you go, you see.
Oh,
you see, I've got my nice hat on today.
Oh, you didn't mean a word of it, but oh.
No, exactly. I'm being horribly insincere. My fingers are crossed, but I said it, and that's what counts.
Well, you're one of the things that make my day more bearable too.
It's a little bit sad, but never mind.
Yeah.
Vicky, what is the small thing that makes your life worth living?
When my kids come in the morning to wake me up, because I never set the alarm clock and I always oversleep.
Of course you do, because you're drunk.
Yeah. And you know, I just basically lay about in bed until 11 o'clock every morning.
Good girl.
Yeah, and so basically they come in and wake me up. It's when they don't shout at me or demand breakfast immediately.
Oh, really? So they come in nice and quietly? And
Yeah,
sort of
they
just
come in
gently wake you up?
Ewan comes in and he kisses me on the cheek and says, "Hello, Mummy, I love you, you're beautiful."
Now, that's got to be a brilliant way to start the day, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
lovely.
bless him.
I know.
When they come in really noisy, what do they do?
They jump up and down on my bed and I say rude words.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shame on you. Shame on you, Vicky.
But it's usually into
Why is my mummy drunk again? Why is my mummy fallen on the stairs with sick down her?
Does that ever happen? No. No.
That's what they say every day.
Oh, bless. So it's when they come in nice and quietly and wake you up with a kiss and say you're beautiful.
Yeah, that's usually when they've cleared the sick off my face.
Oh, Vicky, there we go. Vicky, thank you very much. We're celebrating today, after yesterday's teaching, today we're celebrating the small little things that make your life worth living. It can be quite big if you want. It can be maybe you've had some brilliant bit of news this week. But what things that make your life worth living? Maybe you go, do you know what? Things aren't that bad. Yeah, so there may be bird flu ravaging birds in Turkey. Yeah, so our boys may be involved in an illegal war in Iraq. But it doesn't matter. There are small things that make my life worth living. One of those things today was me being able to fix a window. As you know from me talking about my dalliance with an electric light recently, I'm rubbish at the DIY. I fixed the window. in 2.5 minutes, I can shut the bathroom window for the first time in 3 months. That's a tiny thing that has made my life all the better. Give us a call, 0870 9090 973. And if you need any help with any decisions, we are the people to do it. We'll have your calls, your texts, and some of your emails after this.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Mark on the M25 says, Iain, that Vicky from Croydon sounds a cute babe. Yeah. Her voice has made my day, thank you. Iain, small things that make me happy are finding a lucky pound in my jacket coat pocket. I have a habit of hiding money around the house for rainy days and forgetting about it. We'll have your calls, your texts and your emails after the latest news.
Mystery Londoners.
On London's LBC 97.3.
It's that time again when we get to play Mystery Londoners. On this show yesterday, someone got 3 of the 5 names right. It's very, very exciting. Today's player on this show, well, the first player on the show, we may be playing it later on, is Lino in Basildon. Hello, Lino.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, mate, how's it going?
Fine, thank you.
How are you feeling?
Bloody nervous.
Really? Now,
Am I allowed to say that word?
Not really, but it doesn't matter. There's worse swear words you could have said, and you didn't say them, so that's fine with us, Lino. Have you heard the other losers who've been playing so far?
I think well, most of them, yeah.
You think you have?
Well,
do you think you can do better than them?
I think so, yeah.
And what would you do with $5,000 if you won it?
Well, I've just moved, so it came in very handy.
Very, very handy.
I've got my wife in my ear hole, buy me this, buy me that.
You've got your wife in your ear hole? Is she tiny? Lino, I'd buy a very expensive pie if I'd won the money, but it's not up to me. Listen, this is your last chance to hear the voices. Here we go, let's have another go.
LBC
97.3.
Lino, in the correct order, please. Who are the 5 Mystery Londoners?
Steve Norris.
Steve Norris.
Kathy Burke.
Oh, Kathy Burke, yes, I know her.
Trevor Phillips.
The Phillips, Trevor, thereof.
Katie Melena.
Katie, do you mean now... Oh, hang on, stop the clock. Do you mean Katie Melua, the singer?
Well, Melena.
Katie Melena?
Yeah.
Are you sure you mean Katie Melena?
Melena.
Okay, start the clock again. Thank you. And let's have the 5th name then, please.
Peter Stringfellow.
Peter Stringfellow. Okay, they are entered in. I'm going to hit the button to see what happens. Here we go. Oh, mate. Lino?
Yeah?
You only got 2.
Did I?
You only got 2, I'm afraid, mate. I can't give away too much. I'd check pronunciation or something. Now I was giving a bit of a clue there, mate. I did my best, but even then you still wouldn't won. Listen, you can have another go. If you want to play, you can give us a call on 09016 339 973. That means that $5,000 is still there. If you know those 5 voices in the correct order, you can play again. We will be playing again later on during this show.
Play Mystery Londoners, only with London's LBC 97.3.
The more you call, the higher your chance of winning.
09016 339 973. Calls are charged at 40p. Mobile fees and other network tariffs vary. Mystery Londoners.
Oh, so I'm just doing my shoelace up. Sorry, I'm miles away there, doing my shoelace up. For some reason, these laces, and this is what makes life so wonderful, the laces on these trainers, I have to do them in a double knot. I haven't done a double knot for years, but I have to do it, otherwise they come undone. We're celebrating the magic, the small things that make your life worth living. Don't need to be small, they can be quite big, actually. But what little things have happened to you today, ideally? But in the last week, the last couple of weeks, you've gone, man alive, it's good to be here, isn't it? Pete from Herne Hill, I believe, is a very, very old man, has texted in on 0771 776 0973. Iain, clean bed linen, fresh fallen snow, the first cup of tea of the day, a bit of zaniness, and a nice Cornish pasty from Cornwall. This is Pete in Herne Hill. And Will says, people that smile and say hello to you on the street. None of the nastiness that we had yesterday. Today is a lovely, lovely show. Now, Paul in Ladbroke Grove. That's very naughty. I'll read this out, but just to say I do not condone this behaviour. Iain, things that make me happy. I rode past a traffic warden on my motorcycle and nicked his hat. Watching him run after me in the mirror was great. Paul, we do not condone that. That is naughty, naughty. Very naughty, but, good work there. And also, if you've got any decisions you need to make, I've got a couple on the emails that we'll go through in a minute. If you want us, I don't know why you think I might not be capable of making a decision. I made some blooming good decisions recently. Oh, I've made some good ones. If you've got a decision that you want us to make for you, then give us a call, 0870 90 90 973. And if you don't trust me to do it, then we can throw it out to the listener, who I'm sure will be able to help you. Brian is in the New Cross Gate. Hello, Brian.
Hi, I was about to give up on you.
Why? What do you mean? What do you mean? Because the show's rubbish?
No, because I was about to phone you. I phoned you at 4, and I waited half an hour.
Yeah. Because we got so many calls. But isn't that waiting? Isn't that an exciting thing to do, Brian?
No, it's very afraid.
It's very what?
It's very scary, isn't it?
It is scary. But that scariness, that's a good thing to feel. It means you're alive, Brian.
Is it?
Yeah, it does. Anyway, what can I do for you? You're through now. Brian, you've got through quicker than some people do, let me tell you.
Have I?
Oh, yeah. Well, what can I do for you, Brian?
Yeah, I wanted to know what's better, Scouts or Air Cadets?
You want to know what's better, the Scouts or the Air Cadets? Why are you thinking of becoming one of these?
Who said I was thinking about becoming one?
I did, just then. Did you not hear me?
Oh, okay. No, because at school this guy came and gave us this really crappy demonstration.
Yeah.
And I thought it was alright, but I just wanted
He gave you a demonstration of what, Brian? This has turned into a very surreal phone call with a bleeping noise going on in the background. He gave you a demonstration of what? Scouts? What, Brian, what is that? Don't cry, it's fine, but what is that noise?
I don't know.
Okay, I think you do. So he gave you a demonstration of what, Brian?
He gave the whole, my year a demonstration of what we do at, of what you would do at Air Cadets.
Yeah. And what would you do at Air Cadets? A little bit of flying and stuff?
Yeah, flying, basically trooping around places, looking posh and stuff.
It sounds like fun to me. And he gave you a demonstration of the Scouts?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
But I just wanted to know what was better.
Right. Well, Brian, Brian, what the hell is that noise?
What noise?
You know what noise? Listen, here we go. Shh. Don't say anything. That noise!
That noise?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe it's aliens.
Yeah, Brian, maybe it's alien. What the hell is this? Brian, do you want in my opinion, I think you should join the Air Cadets.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. One more thing, Ian.
Well, that's it, is it? That was the big decision. We made it, and it's like, oh, yeah, whatever, cheers. Thanks. Okay, Brian, well, let's have one more thing. I may regret continuing this conversation, but we'll have a go.
Can I become a correspondent?
No.
Oh, come on.
Brian, have a good weekend. Of course you can't, you fool. The correspondent list was only opened a few weeks ago. We do it about every 3 or 4 months. We update the correspondent list. If you don't know what the correspondent list is, may I please suggest you go to the LBC website, have a look at my page. There's a list of my correspondents there. They give me regular updates. We quite often drop them into the show. To become a correspondent, you don't just phone and go, oh, look, the correspondent page, is it the Scouts or the Air Cadets? You don't just do that. It's quite a rigorous test that you have to undergo. It's not really that rigorous. But we only open the lines once every 3 months. So we won't be doing that again in October, November. Maybe we'll do it before Christmas. Maybe we'll do it before Christmas, maybe just after. I'm not totally sure. Give us a call, 0870 90 90 973. The small things that make you happy. Maybe it's big things as well. I tell you another thing that makes me happy. Yesterday, I ordered these 8 box sets of DVDs from the States, from the Amazon.com. We talked about this earlier in the week. And we're all like, oh, what's going to happen? I'm going to have to pay a huge import duty. Didn't pay a penny. They turned up, UPS, just gave it to me. I had to sign a little box, and that was it. Didn't cost me a penny. Genius. If anyone has seen the TV series Wonderfalls, could you give me a call and let me know if it's worth watching? That's what I've ordered anyway. And can we help you make a decision? I think that Agent Chris is being told generally to get some smart shoes. That seems to be the way that's going. Ian, could you ask Mystic Chris... What? I think they mean you, Agent Chris. Whether I should buy these shoes I like. They are a bit expensive and are really wacky looking, says Chris. Chris, if they're wacky looking, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother if I were you. Ian, you could say that you are one of the things in life that makes life great, because you've managed to cheer me up most days. Karen in Camberley. Karen, there's 2 E's in cheer, but thank you very much for having a go. Ian, the small thing which makes me happy is snuggling up on a cold night with my little kitten, says Sonia in the West End. This is the stuff that makes us glad to be alive. And Lucy in Penge has got a decision we need to make. Ian, I'm on the internet at the moment trying to buy either a pair of Levi's slashed low-cut jeans or a pair of Ted Baker boot-cut jeans. What do you think I should get? I'd go for the low-cut, to be honest. And I want to buy a perfume. Should I get Christian Dior or Dolce & Gabbana? Well, as you know, Lucy, I'm an expert on scents, common sense, and I think... I don't know, actually. I don't really know what would be a good smell to have. Give us a call, 0870 90 90 973. Also, we need help. How do you guess someone's age? It's 4:43.
Iain Lee.
It's a joy. Isn't it? It's a joy. It's Friday, man. I'm so excited. I'm going to go... I've got my gym bag here, look. This is my gym bag. This is my old school bag that I used to have when I was 14. What's in it? I'll tell you what's in it. I've got a sandwich from Marks & Spencer's. That's not very healthy. I've got a magazine, a Mojo magazine, to read when I'm on the exercise bike. Some tracksuit trousers, my iPod, dirty old towel. Going to the gym this evening. I'm kind of vaguely excited about it. I did try and phone my personal trainer. I'll book it up. He didn't answer, but I phoned him, so I've done it. But there you go. We're celebrating the small things that make life worth living. We're also sorting out if you've got any problems, any decisions you need to make, then give us a call. Someone's just texted this in. This is from Ed. Iain, I'm not sure if this is the case in London, but in Brighton, a traffic warden cannot issue a ticket if he is not wearing a hat. Is that true, or is that someone trying to be crazy and wind me up? Is that true? If a traffic warden isn't wearing a hat, he or she, can't give you a ticket. Is that true? If you do know the answer to that, 0870 90 90 973. Mike is in the Surbiton. Hello, Mike.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, Mike. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm surprised you go to the gym.
Well, hang on a minute now. Whoa. What are you saying?
Do you remember what Ricky Gervais said to you once?
No.
About stick insect and...
Oh, yes. Well, right. Yes, I vaguely remember that. Well, that's why I'm going, Mike, is to try and change that. But I don't go often enough for it to have any effect, and I only go when I feel guilty.
Oh, I see.
But my dream is to be buff and have a six-pack.
Oh, right. Okay, well, dream on then.
Cheers, Mike. What can I do for you?
Tell you what always brings a chuckle to me is when people are running for a bus and they're frantically waving, doing a semaphore.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
And the bus goes straight past.
The bus driver doesn't even turn his head to look at them. He sees them.
All bus drivers, ipso facto, you know, by definition, you know, they're surly, miserable swine.
Yo, but we love them for it, don't we?
Yeah.
As long as we're on that bus, we don't care.
Yeah. The other one, just thinking about this time of the year, is when it's a bit wet and miserable outside and there's leaves on the pavement.
Yeah.
Pensioner coming home, preferably with a walking stick, with a bag of shopping from a local Patel's mini mart.
Yeah.
Trips on the wet leaves, falls flat on her face, and all the shopping, like a tin of tapioca and a tin of whiskers, go rolling in.
We like that. As long as they've broken nothing, as long as they can get up and walk away, we like that, Mike. We like... Anyone falling over is always fun. As long as no one gets hurt, we've all done it. We're celebrating the things in life that make life worth living. Give us a call, 0870 90 90 973. Someone's started an email with, hello, you lanky sex pot. I don't even want to think what a lanky sex pot would be. Agent Chris should get smart shoes, preferably almond-toed, scuffed finish, and sold in crepe. I've read a sentence there that means absolutely nothing to me. I'm going to read... Elizabeth, phone up, or someone... What does this mean? Almond-toed, scuffed finished, sold in crepe. I'm a shoe designer, says Elizabeth, and I'm paid to know this. Elizabeth, could you set me up with some free shoes? Why the hell not? Let's chance our arm here. Also, this is a weird thing. We'll do that in a minute. Let me do some of these text and emails. We'll do that in a minute. If you want to give us a call, it's 0870 90 90 973. We're asking what small things make your life worth living. Really good things where you go, do you know what? That's pretty darn good. Oh, here we go. Look at this from Graham in the Claygate on the emails. Iain, I was cleaning out my wardrobe last night and I found a pair of trousers, that I hadn't worn for 10 years. In the pocket, I found an unopened Milky Way. It was yum, and it made me very happy. Graham from Claygate. Excellent news, sir. Excellent news. And Mrs. Toby, is written in saying, my hubby, Mr. Toby, has taken our 9-month-old daughter Kitty out for the day to give Mum a day off. Even though I've been sitting at home doing mind-numbing accounts, having Kitty's daddy in charge for just a day has taken the pressure off me never getting anything finished. Small things like that. Small things like that make you think, do you know what? Things are pretty brilliant. Is it true that traffic wardens can't book you if they're not wearing a hat? 0870 9090 973. And also, now this is a weird thing. I have to be very tactical about how I talk about this. Agent Chris and myself were in the canteen downstairs earlier on, having a meeting, whatever, I don't know what we were doing. And we saw a member of staff walk in through the door. And we both wondered how old she was. I said 36. Agent Chris said 42. That's quite a big window of gap there. Both of us are rubbish at guessing people's ages. How do you do it? It turns out I was actually pretty spot on. We think she's about 37 now, after speaking with various people. I may have given away too much information already, so I shall say no more about this specific person. Are you any good at guessing people's ages? Can you do it? What are the telltale signs? Can you do it spot on? Just by looking at them and go, yeah, they're 42. Oh, yeah, she's 30. Yeah. I can't do it. My guesses are wildly out of place. 0870 9090 973. Teach me how to guess someone's age. And have you made a terrible faux pas by getting it totally wrong? We'll have more of your calls, texts and emails. Oh, and don't forget, 6:30, the calls are going straight to air. Is in the Earl's Court. Hello, Samantha.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
I am really, really happy today.
That's good.
I'm filled with something I've never been filled with before. I think it's called joy.
Oh, I'm so glad for you.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Samantha, what can I do for you?
I'm calling about the whole trying to discern someone's age thing.
Oh, are you any good at working people's ages out?
I think I am.
Yeah.
Basically, you can look at someone's looks, but then I think what's more of a telltale sign is how they carry themselves.
Yeah.
So you have to sort of use those two things.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess it's a bit of intuition too.
I've got to say, Samantha, Jo Parkinson has just burst into the studio. She thinks it was her that me and Agent Chris, we were trying to guess her age. It wasn't. Well, I put Jo at what? 27, 28? Yeah, then some, 45, easy. Anyway, Samantha, go on, sorry.
But, yes, I think I'm pretty good at it, but people never seem to be able to guess my age.
Yeah.
And it's really...
What do they normally think you're older or younger than you are?
Very few people guess around my age, but usually they think I'm older, and sometimes they think I'm much older.
Right.
And it's really upsetting.
That is it, because we discovered it earlier in the week, you're about 5'1", aren't you?
Yeah.
But you would assume that people would think you were a lot younger. That's quite often the way it goes. But so they're saying you look really old.
Well, I usually get about 23.
Yeah.
But, like, 2 or 3 times, I've gotten 30.
No, you've not.
Yes.
Oh, man!
But I don't look 30. I swear to you, I don't look 30.
Samantha, you say that. Someone obviously thinks you look 30.
It's so upsetting.
A lot of people think you look 30.
And when I was younger, about 15, this is so awful. I guess I've always kind of looked older for my age, and my father looks younger for his age.
Yeah.
So a couple of times when we went to the supermarket together and we'd be online, a guy behind us would, I guess as a compliment, say to my father, "Oh, don't you have a pretty wife?"
Oh no, that's so wrong in so many ways, Samantha.
So now, ever since then, and every time, even up to now, if I'm alone with my father somewhere in public and there are people around, I have to make a comment like, "Oh, do you think Mom's home yet?"
Oh, nice one, yeah. So, well, now, one of the ways of women are very good at hiding their age with makeup, with plastic surgery, with Botox. But you can always tell by looking at their leathery neck or their elbows. You can do facelifts, you can do tummy tucks. They've yet to invent a plastic surgery procedure that affects the elbows. That's a good giveaway, I think. Samantha, listen, thank you very much for that. We are asking for tips. It's a weird one, I know, and it wasn't Jo Parkinson. But then I'm going to have to stop playing this game, because if the person does actually come in, I can't lie, and I'll have to say it was her. How do you tell someone's age? What telltale signs are there? 0870 9090 973. Ali says, I won't read all of it, don't worry, I've already censored it. You can tell the age of ladies by looking at the back of their hands. It's that kind of skin, isn't it, that affects it. But I just can't do it. I can't guess people's ages. What tips have you got? We're still talking about the small things that make you happy. Little things. Little things. Where you go, do you know what? It's damn fine to be alive. And if you've got any decisions that need to be made, can you give us a call? We'll do it for you. You don't trust me? For goodness sakes, shame on you. 0870 90 90 973. Coming up in the next hour, we'll have a little bit more of the Gene Simmons interview. The last clip we're going to play on the show. We'll be playing Mystery Londoners again at some point, and at 6:30, the calls will go straight to air for what I believe they're calling on the internet mental mayhem.
London's LBC 97.3. The 3-hour, 4 till 7, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 90 90 973.
Hey, this is Mr. T. I ain't getting on no plane. I'm listening to 3 hours, 427, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
He the man. He indeed the man. Oh, today's show is it's nice and relaxed today. I like this. Got a nice... let me have a bit of tea. Hang on a second, excuse me. Oh, it's good. It's the weekend, man, for goodness sakes. 2 more hours, and that's it. The weekend starts. Don't forget, 6:30 this evening, we're going to have the open lines. Your calls will go straight to air at 6:30. It was fun last week, did it last Friday? It was good fun. Don't do any swearing, though, because you muff it up for everyone else. So don't do that, because it all gets complicated, but don't. But we'll explain that a bit later on. In this hour, we're going to play our last clip from the Gene Simmons interview as well. The whole thing is available again to download on the podcast. If you go to the iTunes, I think there should be two best ofs for Friday. They both say Friday. One of them is the Gene Simmons uncut interview. Go and download that. If you can. Be very, very good. What are we talking about, man? We've got so much on the go today. It's quite incredible. We're asking what small things make you happy. Tiny little things. You go, maybe it's good. Maybe you won the pools this week. Does anyone still do the pools? I don't think they do, isn't it? You've got to get the score draw. I don't know. What things make you happy? I got a stack load of DVDs from Amazon.com. The American one had to pay no import duty. Didn't pay anything. 8 box sets of DVDs. Didn't have to pay. It was indeed a result. I fixed a window today. Me? Clumsy Iain? That's right, I fixed the window. I can shut my bathroom window. And for the first time in 10 months, I've got that Friday feeling that I've heard so much about. It's kind of cool. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. And how do you guess or tell someone's age? A member of LBC staff walked in earlier today. It was not Joe Parkinson, I can swear on my mother's life. But someone walked in. Agent Chris and I were trying to guess how old she is. Don't keep telling everyone there who it is. I can see what you're doing. Don't. We're going to get in so much trouble. That lot in the office now already, and you know who I refer to when I say that lot. But we were trying to guess her age. I said 36. Agent Chris thought 42, 43. You know, there's a big difference there. We just can't do it. It turns out both of us are idiots when it comes to guessing someone's age. What telltale signs should we look for? Give us a call, 0870 90 90 973. Let's go to Jessica, who's in Sheffield. Hello, Jessica.
Yeah, hello, Iain. How are you?
Yeah, Jessica, I'm fine.
And do you remember me?
No. Are you the Jessica that was going to go and stay with your parents for 2 or 3 weeks? Oh dear, it's not going well.
Yeah, exactly.
Just remind us, so for the listener, remind us what the story was.
Hi, it's Jess from Docklands.
Yeah.
You're happy and jolly.
Yeah.
And today I'm saying hi, it's Jess from Sheffield.
So what is your aunt and uncle have taken your flat or something?
Yeah, my aunt is here right now. She's fixing my plant.
Oh dear. But so you're saying...
She's not talking to you, she says.
Oh, what's your auntie's name?
She's called Linda.
Auntie Linda, come and talk to me, you miserable mare.
He really wants you to say hello. Surely you can say hello in your Canadian accent.
Come on, I know all about Canadians. No. I know all about SCTV, Kids in the Hall.
But anyway, it's more about me, Iain.
Oh, sorry, Jessica, of course it is.
As always.
So you spent a week now at your parents' house?
Well, actually, I spent Monday night, which was fine.
Yeah. The first night's always...
by 9:30.
The first night's 9:30 bedtime.
I can't remember the last time I was in bed by 9:30. That's why I think it went quite well.
Yeah.
I played Scrabble.
Oh, God.
I think my dad kind of thought that I was still at GCSE level Scrabble.
Was he dumbing down for you?
Yeah.
Did he throw the...
When I kind of won. He
Wow.
was a bit begrudging of me, but
Wow, did it?
quite funny.
That's brilliant. Upsetting your dad because you can spell words.
But I felt like I was going to bed on a kind of like a high note, you know?
Yeah.
And then I obviously came down to London.
Yeah.
And I spoke to you, was it yesterday, maybe?
Maybe.
About kind of things that guys should do.
Yes, of course, to impress girls. That was Wednesday on Ladies' Day.
So obviously I sounded quite relaxed.
Yeah.
I was okay. I came back yesterday. It was good last night.
Yeah.
It's getting harder today.
Yeah.
And there's still Saturday, Sunday, Monday to go.
Well, you say it's getting harder today. What's happened? What things?
I'm actually at my own flat now.
Right.
Which I've generously, as I said before, donated to my...
Yeah, I think you should kick Auntie Linda out, but that's by the by.
I can't kick Auntie Linda out.
I think you should. She sounds miserable.
She's my plant as we speak.
Yeah, she won't talk to me on the wireless, though, will she?
Well, she might at the end. You never know.
I don't want to talk to her at the end.
I'm here at my own flat on the pretense of cooking chicken.
Yeah. But really, you're just getting away from Mum and Dad.
Exactly.
Is there... how bad do you think it's going to get? Is there going to be a row between Mum and Dad, between you and Mum and Dad?
There's a family party tonight, which is always going to be interesting.
Mm.
You know, because it's going to be me and my brothers fighting for attention.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow and Sunday are going to be kind of D-days.
Yeah.
I might call you on Monday and let you know.
Is Mum doing a roast on Sunday?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yorkshire pudding.
Because Mum's roast, no one does a roast better than your mother. You know, that's just the fact it is. Mums always do the best ones.
She hasn't said yet about me kind of, what are you going out for now?
Yeah.
Time to come in.
Yeah.
She will tomorrow.
She will.
Yeah.
Jessica, listen, keep us updated. Give us a call next week. Let us know how it goes. Very exciting indeed. Ian, if you say for goodness sakes one more time, says Bernie in the city. What, Bernie? It sounds like a threat. You've not followed it through. Come on. Prinda is in the Luton. Hello, Prinda.
Hello.
Hello, Prinda. What can I do for you?
I was just going to say, well, I don't know. I don't think you can really tell anyone's age by looking at them because I'm going to be 48 this year.
Yeah.
And everyone seems to think I'm in my 30s.
Do they think you're in your early 30s or your late 30s?
They're roughly about 29, 30, they normally say.
Don't say that.
And they can't believe it. I have an 18-year-old son, and they can never believe that's
because you sound about 55. But facially, you look a lot younger.
That's a lovely compliment.
No, it
Thank
is.
you.
It is. But so you facially, you reckon you look about 29, do you?
Well, I don't think I look 29. I'll keep on looking in the mirror and think, I think they're really joking
lying
with me.
to you,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I just always get comments like, "No, you can't be 48."
They're polite, aren't they? So Prinda, are you any good at guessing ages and things? Can you do it?
I can.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know. I have to look at you. I have to see you to tell how old you are.
But from my voice, what do you reckon?
I don't know. I would say 30 to 40.
30 to 40? You can't have a 10-year window. Not a 10-year window. Unbelievable. 0870 9090 973 13 past 5.
Iain Lee.
0870 9090 973. LBC. Proper busy.
What? Oh, I do apologise. We're on the radio. Now, all of next week, this will be a laugh. You know James O'Brien? He's weedier than me. Oh, yeah, the J to the O to the B. Oh, he's weedier than me. He's going to have a go at joining the army. And he's going to go to Baghdad and seek out the insurgents. He's not. I made that last bit up. Man, that would be a week-long special, wouldn't it? James O'Brien takes on the insurgents in Iraq. But the army are currently recruiting officers for the regular army. So, the boss is here at LBC 97.3, and I think James should take this as a hint. I've sent James to apply as an army officer recruit for the day. You can hear everything from him being cross-examined in a planning exercise, doing a long jump on the obstacle course, and I'm sure you'll probably hear him cry like a big posh baby as well. So all next week with James O'Brien, weekday mornings from 10 o'clock. Find out if he makes the grade all next week. I think we know the answer to that. Man, we've got so much stuff to do in the show. 6:30, we're doing the open lines. We're playing a bit of Gene Simmons later on. There'll be another chance to win £5,000. And we're asking the small things that make you happy. We're celebrating today the small things that make life worth living. Small thing today, my Sky Plus got fixed. I can pause and I can do the recording on the TV upstairs. They brought me around a new box, to be honest, with double the memory. So that's going to be a bonus. I managed to fix a window. I fixed a window. Got a parking space. I got loads of DVDs from the States. Didn't have to pay import duty. It's a beautiful world we live in, don't you think? Share your small things that make you happy on 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. And we're talking. Ask us, can you guess someone's age? Mario's in the Wilson. Hello, Mario.
Hello, mate.
Oh, mate, you're still sounding bunged up.
No, I'm alright, you know, but I'm getting better though. I'm just winding my hose up, do you know what I mean?
What are you saying to them? Gotcha. I got you twisted.
No, I'm just washing my car, you know what I mean? So I just wind it up.
Your hose, is it one that you wind up manually, or has it got like a little handle and you turn it and it collects it?
It's got a little handle when you turn it, but the hose goes really flat, like, thin and that.
It's bad when your hose goes flat. Man, that's the weekend busted.
That's it. Ian.
Yes, Mario.
All things in life, is Iain Lee on LBC every day, man, 3 to 7. Trust me, that's little, but it makes me happy. I'm trying to be a peacemaker right now.
Mario, it's 4 till 7.
4 till 7.
Well, you're listening to Angie Greaves for an hour thinking it was me.
Yeah, but you're talking about these stubborn children. I can't be on that right now. I got my kids and I'm taking care of my kids, you know what I mean? I can't be... You know
so what's this, you're trying to be a peacemaker? What's all this?
No, because last night, Clive's not having you, do you know what I mean? People are trying to wind him up about you.
Bob, give me number 94, Bob! Oh, his ears have gone. I'm going to go to the loo. Bob, take over. I'm going for a wee. How unprofessional is that? Going to the loo.
Someone called up and said you do a good impression of him, which that was so hilarious.
Thank you.
I think you do a good impression of him.
Bless you, Mario. I'm thinking...
And on the age thing, it is an elbow. I was going to say that, but then somebody got there before me.
It was the elbows, because that's the skin. That
it is the skin, and sometimes, obviously, you know, people are walking around with jackets and that, so you can't really tell.
Yeah.
With all, you know, a lot of people are getting their Botox done in their corner of their eyes. The eyes is a let off, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing is I think I look quite good for my age. I ain't gonna front, bruv.
How old are you, Mario? Because I've seen pictures of you. How old are you?
I'm 36, 37 at the end of this month.
Yeah, I would have said probably about 33. I would have said about 33, so yeah.
No, for real, and, you know, I'm kind of grateful for it, but it's a good diet, you know?
Yeah.
That helps, and, you know...
So when you're looking at shorties... That means these ladies, I'm there.
Yeah,
are you good at guessing their ages, or are you wildly out? Because I just can't do it.
You know what, bro? I'm wildly out, you know. I don't really care about their age, really. Once they come in proper, once they look good, and they know how to conduct themselves well, it's all gravy, do you know what I mean?
It's all gravy. So, Mary, listen, are you gonna... it's good that Clive's not on tonight, though, isn't it? That's one of the small things that makes life worth living. There's no Clive Ball this evening.
No, man, don't say that, man. I'm trying to make peace between you and him.
It's not Mario, it's not me. Seriously, I'm the new boy here, and I expect him to be nice, because...
He said it's you. He said it's you.
Of course he did, Mario, because he likes...
He's basically what he's saying, you're the playground bully.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's...
And you're the one that's going to the teacher because you're the smaller kid.
What he is, he's like the nasty grandfather that you don't ever want to go and see because you're scared of him.
Well, you just got to tell him to stop lying.
There we go, you see, that's him. That's the kind of thing he does.
No, man. I think you two should kiss and make up.
How can I kiss and make up with a man who speaks like this?
Bitches.
How can you do what I mean, Mario? A little bit of decency would go a long way in the world of Clive Ball, I think. But bless you for trying to make peace, but listen, it ain't coming from me. Not much I can say. Mario, I hope you feel better soon. 0870 9090 973. Abby is in the South Kensington. Hello, Abby.
Hello, you.
Hello, you. What can I do for you?
I was going to talk about age.
Yeah, go on.
How you can tell.
Go on, give us some tips, because I just can't tell someone's age at all by looking at them.
Well, I can't see, so I don't go on looks, obviously.
Okay. Also, hang on, you can give us some secret hints.
You can often tell by people's voice how old they are, roughly.
Really?
Having said that, I thought James O'Brien was about 200, but he's actually 30-something.
Wait, James is about 38, but he sounds ancient. Abby, how old do you think I sound then?
Well, you've told us already, but I'd say mid-30s or something.
Well, yeah,
like that.
I'm 32, but so mid-30s, that's a little bit ungenerous of you. But the thing is, what I found from doing this job and from doing other things, when you talk to people and then you get to meet them, is that the voice can be really misleading.
Yeah. That's true.
Because some people sound, you know, not so much their age, but look, some people sound really hot, but when you meet them,
they're really not, are they?
They're a munter. And the same thing, some people sound really young, and you meet them and they're in their 50s, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But so, is there anything I should be listening out for specifically, Abby?
Hard to say, really.
You sound to me about 23.
Not bad.
Well,
26.
Oh man, come on! Maybe this is the key then. Maybe this is what I should be doing. It's going by the voice. And how
go by topic as well. What they talk about.
Yeah.
And the way they talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed as well. You know when like old biddies phone up radio stations and stuff. It doesn't matter how irrelevant it is. They always manage to get their age into the conversation.
Yeah.
Have you noticed
Yeah,
that?
of course. Yeah, I'm 86, you know. Yeah,
No,
so...
exactly. And I'm going to Brighton at the weekend.
Well, okay, Abby, have you heard Clive Bull speaking?
Yes.
How old do you think he is?
200. No, I don't know, actually. I'd say... Just trying to hear his voice in my head here.
Bob, go over 94. Hang on a minute, I can play his voice. Hang on a second.
Bitches.
Okay, I reckon he's early 40s.
Ian Beanpole Lee.
He's 67, Abby. 67. Unbelievable. 0870 9090 973. But get your emails in as well. Sorry, I've been neglecting the emails. They're building up here. If you want to email the show with any decisions that need to be made, with tips on how you can tell someone's age, and also just the small things that make you happy. It might sound a little bit fey and trite and light, but sometimes we need to do these things just to celebrate how wonderful life is. Huh? You never thought you'd hear me saying that. It's been a good day, man. It's been a damn fine day. If you want to email... and also, again, if you want to email, if you want me to phone up one of your friends or one of your family, just, you know, kind of at a random time, for a little chitty chat that we'll record, and then we'll put it on the air, and they can ask me one question, which I will answer honestly, then it's, that's the number. It's Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. Iain at lbc.co.uk. And if you want to text, it's 0771 776 0973. And we'll take more of your calls, your texts, and your emails after this.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Hello, you. It's an action-packed show. We've got so much stuff to go on. I don't know if we're going to cram it all in. We'll have a darn fine go. In an hour's time, make sure you're listening or phoning, because we're going to take your calls directly live to air. There'll be no screening. Your company can do pretty much anything, but don't say any swear words. But we'll explain all that in an hour. We're also going to have another chance for you to win £5,000 on Mystery Londoners. And probably in the next 15-20 minutes, we're going to play the last bit of the Gene Simmons interview. If you want to give us a call, it's 0870 9090 973. News!
Good day, dear Russ. Oh, Pete Coltrane calling his little fat buddy. You got your ears on? Yeah, Chrome Dome. You can't ride in my car anymore. I don't want any more flab in my cab. I can't catch the new boys. I'm gone.
Hello, you. Anna in Essex can't decide whether to straighten her hair tonight or not. Straighten it, Anna. The decision is made for you. Go and straighten it. You'll look hot. Well, that was Roscoe P. Confirmed. Agent Chris, am I allowed to mention Dirk Benedict yet? Am I allowed to mention him?
Nope.
No? Okay. It's just a little bit frustrating. Ugh, a little bit frustrating. I can't mention it. It's a shame, though. Never mind. 0870 9090 973. Someone's texted in. You know, something happened to your mouth. A few days ago, you scalded your mouth on air, slurping a cup of tea. And ever since then, you sound strange when pronouncing your sh. This is Andy in the Banstead. Now, I noticed that I've got kind of a bit, almost a lisp thing going. And I think, I don't know if this is possible, that my jaw is moving slightly. My teeth feel a little bit different. It feels like a different position than what they normally feel like. My bottom jaw feels a little bit wonky. I don't think it's my wisdom teeth, but I do know I'm doing a bit of bishop hatch. Not quite as badly as that. Obviously, I was emphasising it then to convey my meaning. But it does. My jaw feels a little bit weird. It could be wisdom teeth. I don't know. I fear it may be my teeth moving. I used to have. Hey kids, I don't want to upset you. You know when you wear braces and stuff, and they're going to sort your teeth out forever. They don't, and about 10, 15 years later, let me tell you, your teeth start moving back. Just a tip there. That's going to upset all the mums who've taken their kids to the dentist recently to get it done. It's true. That's what's happening to me. Manny is in the Uxbridge. Hello, Manny.
Hiya there.
Hey, Manny, what can I do for you?
Going with the whole getting someone's age, being able to tell, well, I'm getting absolutely fed up and embarrassed. It relates to a topic you were talking about earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Well, not yourself, sorry. About the age. Well, my mum and I are always getting mistaken for being brother and sister.
Now, is that because you look really old, or she looks really young?
I say that. I'm only 24.
Yeah.
But I'm getting absolutely...
Are you sure? Because are you sure it's just not horrible old men that want to crack onto your mum, so they're trying to be polite?
It's usually, like, females.
Wow, that's weird. And what does your mum go, oh, thanks very much? Or who does the correcting out of the two of you?
Well, I tend to. Mum tends to like to play along with it.
Yeah, mums do that. Mums are a little bit annoying like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
So what is it about your... Let's assume it's your mum that's looking younger then. What is it about your mum, you think, that is so youthful?
I think it's just her general outlook.
Yeah.
Just the way she dresses. For example, she's forever going clubbing with her friends, and I know it sounds odd.
No.
Going clubbing.
That's embarrassing.
It's not... Well, to tell you the truth, she tends to go to places where I wouldn't even dream of getting into.
Yeah. Manny, is your mum there?
She is indeed.
Can we have a word with her?
Of course you can.
Oh, nice one. She sounds hot, doesn't she?
Hello, Nick.
Well, hello, what?
Hello, sorry, I got the wrong name.
Yeah, what's the right name?
I don't know, you tell me.
It's James O'Brien you're talking to.
James. Hello, James.
That's okay. Hello, who's this?
Well, I'm my son's mum.
Your son's mum. That's all you're going to give us. Now your son's mum. You apparently get mistaken for being his sister. Is that because he looks old or because you look quite young?
I think it's because he looks old.
Yeah. Your son was just telling us that you go clubbing.
Yes, I do.
Where?
Are you so surprised?
Because I think it's disgusting.
Right.
Because you're an old woman.
I have a life. Hey, excuse me. Don't you call me an old woman? You haven't even seen me.
How old are you?
Well, take a guess. My son's 24.
56? I'm just guessing. I'm doing the math.
Danger of me putting the phone down.
Oh, worse things have happened. So, Manny's mum, what kind of clubs do you go to?
I go to places like Tantra.
Yeah. Ooh.
Tangier.
And do you go pulling there?
No, I don't. I just go to have a good time. I suppose I'm sort of whatever age I am, but sort of living so that I'm 17 again.
Yeah.
I think a person has to live young in your head, otherwise, what's life worth?
Do you know what? I think you're right. Manny's mum, would you do me a favour? Would you say, this is Manny's mum, and I'm listening to James O'Brien?
This is Manny's mum, and I'm listening to James O'Brien.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't even... what have I been doing for the last 2 weeks? What have I been doing? I might as well just go home now and give up. All right, hang on a second, before everyone starts cheering out there. We just lost a fella to heart, I found out on the text. So before that happens, I'm not. All the good... Man, we need to start getting some trails out. I want to see my face in yellow on the back of a bus. It's not as Nick. It's not as James O'Brien. All the LBC adverts are in yellow for some reason on the back of buses. That's why. It's a very fetching colour. Rosie is in the Isha. Hello, Rosie.
Hello.
Hello, Rosie. You know who you're talking to, don't you?
I do.
What's my name?
James.
I'm going home.
No, have I got it wrong?
Yes, you have got it wrong.
Sorry, tell me.
It's David Prever.
Oh, David Prever, I beg your pardon. You know what? I know your name, you're special.
Yeah.
Listen, I've just come back. I'm 68 today.
And you've mentioned it, well done.
Whenever the moon shines over the hills. Do you know what? I've just come back. I've just come back from the pub.
Yes, I can tell.
Do you know what? I've come back from the pub and I won a darts game. I won it. Do you know, I've never won anything in my life.
No. Well, what do you have to be good at darts to win it?
No, well, I don't know, but whatever happened, I don't know what it was, but the drinks kept coming and I kept...
Rosie, how...
darts, and do you know what? I won a game and I won a little trophy.
Really? And what does the trophy look like?
It's a little with a darts, a little tiny stand, and then it's got somebody throwing something and a dart on top.
You know
what? I've never won anything in my life, and I'm 68 today, and I've brought it home very carefully. I put it here, and I said, I must ring my LBC, because they are my special.
Rosie, would you do me a favour? How many Guinnesses have you had today, by the way?
I don't drink Guinness.
Well, that's what you said. Okay, what have you drunk today, then?
Oh, I can't do that on radio, because there are people who think I'm a sort of...
Alco-Pops.
Naughty person.
Rosie, would you do me a favour? Would you say, my name is Rosie, I'm 68, I've won the darts, and you're listening to David Prever?
My name is Rosie, I've had a lovely birthday day today, I won a darts match, and what would you say?
I'm listening
David Prever. David, say it again, please.
David Prever.
David Prever.
Rosie, thank you very much, bless you for that. What the hell is going on? Paul's in the Uxbridge. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Dr. Sam.
What has happened the last 10 minutes? This is incredible. Paul.
You still get tell your name there. Do you realise that?
Oh, this is terrifying. I'm going to give up. And I know that will please most of London at last. After 2 weeks, I'm throwing in the towel, Paul. Paul, what can I do for you?
Oh, I just had to warn you. I'm sorry, mate. No, you're doing a good job, mate.
Thank you.
You're losing people. I can see why you're losing people.
Tell me about it.
Did a bit of self-diagnosis here. Yes, I can see you're a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit strange, but keep it up, mate. I think you're doing all right.
Thank you, Paul. I'm glad you think so. What have you called in? What can I do for you?
I just want to wind you up, personally. I've done it now. I'm going.
Paul, bless you. Bramley Road, as in the apples. Oh, man. This isn't even... These are the calls that are being screened. We haven't even gone to the open line yet. What the hell is going to happen then? That half an hour is going to... Normally, that half an hour is generally quite good fun. It's going to be painful. It's going to hurt this evening, I can tell. David Prever, James O'Brien, Nick Ferrar. I'm none of these people. I'm better than all of them, but don't tell anyone I said that. 0870 9090 973. You can text in as well. We'll do a load of texts a bit later on. 0771 776 0973. But now coming up, this is the last clip we're playing this week. You can download the whole podcast of this interview. This is Gene Simmons from KISS, star of Rock School, that's on Channel 4 this evening.
You see any of the kids? Have any of the kids kept in touch with you?
Yes, they send me email to genesimmons.com. Did you notice how sly that was?
Just genius at doing it, isn't it?
God, you're good. Yes, you're right. genesimmons.com, where you can find out everything. And I can show some more because my mother wants another house.
Gene, very last question. I'm hosting the KISS Expo in Nottingham in November.
Okay.
I think Eric's going to be there.
Oh, really?
I think he's popping up to do some questions and answers. Have you got a message for the people in Nottingham?
What can I say? I mean, this has been an astonishing ride. The loyalty and the dedication of the fans to this thing has been way beyond anything anybody would ever dream or expect. I mean, let's be honest here. What I do and what KISS does isn't the most important thing on the face of the planet. You know, farmers and policemen and teachers, we really can't do without. But I tell you what, if I or the band has made your life on Earth just a little bit better, then we've surpassed anything we've ever dared dream of.
God gave rock and roll to us, and he put it in the form of Gene Simmons from KISS. Excellent stuff. You can download the whole Gene Simmons interview on the podcasts that are out today. I'll have more of your calls, texts and emails. It's now 5:44.
Iain Lee.
My name is Rosie. I've had a lovely birthday day today. I won a darts match, and I'm what would you say?
I'm listening.
David Prever. David, say it again, please.
David Prever.
David Prever.
My name is Iain Lee. Hello. Please pay attention. I know I've only been doing this for 2 weeks, but, you know, get the name right, for goodness sake. The Preve is off, he's bunking off, he's in Italy or somewhere swanky. He'll be back on Monday. This is Iain Lee. I'm not James O'Brien, I'm not Nick. And surely James is going to come a cropper in the army, isn't he? Pretty boy like that. Anyway, how do you fancy winning £5,000? Coming soon, we will be playing another round of our Mystery Londoner competition. To play, it's very, very simple. You know what to do, but I shall tell you one more time. Listen to 5 famous voices and then tell us who they are. 5 names for £5,000. You've got to get the right names. Okay, if you heard the fella before, get the right names in the right order. Have a listen to these voices.
LBC 97.3.
If you know who they are, call the special Mystery Londoners hotline now to play on 09016 339 973. Calls are 40 pence from a landline.
Play Mystery Londoners, only with London's LBC 97.3.
The more you call, the higher your chance of winning.
09016 339 973. Calls are charged at 40p. Mobile fees and other network tariffs vary. Mystery Londoners.
We've had some text. I want a phone call from someone who can confirm or deny this thing. Is this an urban myth? A traffic warden cannot give you a ticket if they're not wearing a hat. We're getting a lot of texts backing this up. I want someone to phone up and confirm or deny this. Hey, I'd love to speak to a traffic warden. But if you know one way or t'other, 0870 9090973 is the telephone number. Is it true or is it an urban myth that a traffic warden cannot give you a ticket? Or if they do, the ticket is invalid if they're not wearing a hat. Catherine is in the East Finchley. Hello, Catherine.
Hello.
Hello, you're right.
I'm good.
Do you know my name?
Yeah.
Please. Thank you, at last.
Yeah.
What the hell has been going on? Why everyone's... Oh,
I don't know, it's just rudeness.
Doesn't matter, it's a lovely day. I'm not going to let them spoil it for me.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
Guess what?
Go on.
I got my Lost box set today.
Oh, no! Come on, Catherine!
Yeah.
You love it.
Yeah.
How many have you watched?
Well, my friend's here with me, and we've been watching them.
No, now, don't tell us anything that's happened, but roughly what number are you on?
Pardon? What episode are we on? We're on disc 4, and episode, 13, something like that.
Oh, man. Because I've just lent my box set to Chris. Agent Chris, he's now got... he's got about 4 or 5 more episodes to go, and then he's done the whole thing. And he's loving it. He's coming into work every day going, I didn't get to bed until about 2 o'clock, so I was watching 5 episodes.
But I had to pay input tax, which is unfair.
No, really?
Yeah.
Did you hear about me? I got 8 box sets. I didn't pay anything.
So unfair.
It is unfair, but I think that's the thing. If you buy a stack load, then they come through UPS and not through the Royal Mail.
Yeah.
Right, I know, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Anything else, Catherine?
Oh, also, the comment you just made about braces.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got braces.
Yeah.
Same sex.
Yeah.
And so does my friend Natalie, got braces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want me to mention her name, but I just have...
Natalie with braces. I had braces top and bottom.
Yeah, I've got them. I've had them 2 years.
Yeah.
And I've had retainers for how long?
Yeah.
And they do make your teeth change.
The braces make your teeth change. Listen, I had awful teeth when I was young. My teeth were terrible. I had them all over the place, horrible wonky things. And the braces have made them a lot better. But what they don't tell you when you're going through that 2-3 years of embarrassment and pain, that when you get older, your teeth will start moving again. And so my teeth, whereas before they're odd shapes, but they were kind of straight. They're going a bit wonky again now.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I mean, yes, they'll make things a lot better, but they don't cure everything, Catherine.
Oh. Can I just say hi if Dawn's listening?
No, you can't. No, you can't do that. This isn't. Cut her off. This isn't Radio 1. We don't do shout-outs or big-ups. We're bigging up nobody here today. For goodness sakes, Catherine, shame on you. 0870 9090 973. Traffic wardens, is it true they can't give you a ticket if they're not wearing a hat? How do you guess someone's age? I need some more tips on this, because I just can't do it. Mate, I would imagine it's one of those things that ladies can do better than men. That women are some... My mum, for example, always knows when someone has got false teeth, always knows when someone's wearing a wig, and can age someone to pretty much within a month. I can't do any of these things. I'm always naive, and I never notice. I never notice these things. So if you've got any tips for that... And also, don't forget, we are celebrating the small things that make life worth living. I was just saying to Catherine there, I didn't pay any import duty on my DVDs box sets I bought from the States. Didn't pay any. It's a small thing, but it made my day yesterday when that happened. I fixed a window today. What small things make your life better? We've not got much time, so give us a call, 0870 9090 973. We'll have some more calls after this.
London's LBC 97.3. The 3-hour, 4 till 7, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 9090 973.
Hey, this is Mr. T. I ain't getting on no plane. I'm listening to 3 hours, 427, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Hello, you. Dearie mate, it's nearly the weekend. It's quite exciting. I've got the weekend feeling for the first time in 10 months. For the last 10 months, I've been working at the weekend. Even last Saturday, I had to do something Saturday morning. I had a gig. I was taking dirty money. I've got nothing to do tomorrow. It's going to be nice, isn't it? Looking forward to it. We're celebrating the magic of just the small things that make your life worth living. We'll take more of your calls in a minute. But how do you fancy winning £5,000? Coming soon, we'll be playing another round of our Mystery Londoner competition. To play, very simple. Listen to these 5 famous voices and then tell us who they are. 5 names for £5,000. But you must get the right names in the right order. Here are the voices.
LBC
97.3.
If you know who they are, call the special Mystery Londoners hotline now on 09016 339 973. Calls are 40 pence for a landline, and you could be playing in the next hour. There we go. Should be a lot of fun. Don't forget, 6:30. I'm never quite sure. Behind the glass. That's why. Never quite sure. Behind the glass. What am I talking about? My mind is going now. I'm getting hungry. That's what I'm talking about. 6:30. We'll be taking your calls directly to air, so 22 minutes before we do that. Before that, though, let's go to Gumbo in the Golders Green. Hello, Gumbo.
Hello, me.
Hello, you. What can I do for you, Gumbo?
Well, as I understand it, Marcus,
Oh, for goodness sakes. Well, listen, I'm not Marcus Churchill, because you would never get me using language like this. Sod. We don't approve of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you're not doing any big ups today, right?
No big ups. Big ups are completely banned.
Okay, right. Can I do a small down?
You've got me on a technicality, haven't you?
I have.
I can't refuse the... Gumbo, you may do the first and indeed the only small down on LBC 97.3.
Why follow trends when you can set them?
Exactly.
Rather than...
rather than, doing what everyone else does and big ups, small downs. Small down to Tony Blair for being a rubbish Prime Minister.
Gumbo, I like your politics, but this is not the time or the place to discuss whether Tony Blair is rubbish or indeed a liar. I think we know the answer. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Ian, I want you... Oh, we're getting loads of texts in now. Oh, and a cup of tea. Thanks, Elizabeth. Nice one, if I may. Oh, no, it won't, 'cause I know that you make tea. For some reason, you get the most hottest water in the world. I don't know where you get it from, but no one else seems to get it that hot. We're getting a load of texts in, trying to get me up the text league. I tell you why. I'm third, which is a good place to be. We want to be second, but third is good. Caroline Faraday's doing the show tonight at 10. Of course. And she's fourth already, so I'm worried there's going to be some kind of shift in the text power here. I don't quite know why. So Claire in Bucks, the county of, has texted in because she thinks I'm ace and I have nice hair. That's incorrect. I do need to get a haircut, by the way, that's another thing. Suhaib from Catford says, that Mushfik annoys me. Well, I think we seem to have managed to shaken off Mushfik. Mushfik would phone the weekend show quite regularly. He's not found us here yet, so let's not tell him where we are. Because it'd be good to kind of try and avoid him if we can. If he wants the phone, then that's up to him entirely, of course. But it'll be good if, if we've lost him, we've lost him. Oh, and who was it? Bernie, who he texted in saying I'd lost him to heart. Turns out Bernie's a girl. Girl with a man's name. For some reason, that's sexy. We discussed this the other day. I don't quite know why that is. But girls with man's names, I don't know, it's nice. James says, my tip for finding out how old someone is, ask them their date of birth. Yeah, but when you're trying to guess because a member of staff is walking past you, it's difficult. If you've got any tips on how you can tell someone's age, could you give us a call? 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Oh, listen, Pablo, well done on the email. A couple of people have asked this. Ian, a couple of days ago, you were talking about your right armpit sweating. I was wondering whether you'd found a solution of overcoming this situation, as I've now found myself in the same predicament. Now I have. I didn't use... Someone recommended, these crystals that you, put on your arm or something. They said it'll work, but it would hurt. Didn't fancy that. So I've been using the Mitchum spray. That didn't stop the right arm sweating. The Mitchum stick, the roll-on stick, it works. It works. Got it yesterday. The right arm is absolutely fine. No more embarrassing sweat stains on the right arm. And I know, London, that this is what really matters on your journey home. So there you go. It's all good to know. Let me do some more of these texts. I'm way behind on the texts. 0771 776 0973. Ian has something... we've done that one, of course. Rub some boot polish into your shoelaces. That should stop them coming undone. From Alan in Hatfield. Okay. I found £5 on the floor about 2 weeks ago, and I bought 5 lucky dips. 3 numbers came up, so I doubled the money. Then last Saturday, I went to get my hair cut. They cut 2 grades too short by mistake, so I got that for free as well. Then yesterday I was promoted. Lots of little things that make me happy, says Ed. There you go, thank you very much. Dear Ian Lee. Then why have I been handed this email? What use is this to anyone in the world? Thank you, Elizabeth. Dear Ian Lee, elephants make me happy. Yours sincerely, Aidan from Turnpike Lane in North London, age 32. Well, there you go. Listen, at 6:30, we're going to take your calls directly to air. So if you want to give us a call on a topic, now's probably a good time to do it, okay? 0870 9090 973. We are celebrating the small things in life that you go, do you know what? Things aren't that bad after all. I fixed a window in my flat. It means I can shut... It means in the morning when I get up, the window can be shut, it can be nice and warm. 0870 9090 973. More of your calls, your texts and your emails, but now it's 6:13. It's that time again when we play for £5,000 on our excellent competition, Mystery Londoners. You've heard the voices loads of times. Someone got 2 right earlier in the week. Someone yesterday on this show got 3 right, but we need to get 5 right in the right order. Let's go to the next person to play is Leslie in the Shepherd's Bush. Hello, you.
Hello. Leslie, how are you feeling? Very nervous. Oh, no, you're feeling nervous? Yes, not the money. It's talking to you on the radio. Oh, why does that make you nervous? Oh, I don't know. I just... You've got me in a good mood today. You should have got me yesterday when I was very angry. But I'm in a lovely, generous mood, so I want to give you £5,000, Leslie. Have you heard those other people playing it? I've heard lots of people. Yeah. Yes. Did you hear it yesterday when someone got 3 right?
I didn't hear that.
Okay.
But I've got my fingers crossed.
Are you feeling good? Do you think you've got these 5 nailed?
I think I've got maybe 4.
Maybe 4. Okay. Well, listen to the voices one more time, and then we'll get your answers. Here we go. Listen to this.
Okay.
LBC
97.3.
Leslie, in the correct order, please. Who are the 5 mystery Londoners?
1, Stephen Norris.
Stephen Norris.
2, Paul Daniels.
Oh, the Mini Magic Man. Yes.
That's right. 3, John Simmons.
John Simmons?
Yeah.
Okay.
4, Denise Van Alten.
Denise Van Alten, tarty, but we like her, yeah.
And 5, Peter Stringfellow.
Peter Stringfellow, okay. All those names are entered the computer. I'm just going to hit the return key. Let's just see. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, Leslie! Leslie?
Yes?
You got 2 right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, listen, you can have another go. You got 2 right. We're going backwards. You can have another go if you want to play. It means it's still there. There's £5 still up for grabs. And if you've been listening over the last couple of days, you should be able to do the maths now and maybe work out which 3 people have got 09016 339 973 is the telephone number. You've got to get the 5 names in the correct order. Leslie didn't do it. Maybe you will. Give that number a call.
Play Mystery Londoners, only with London's LBC 97.3.
The more you call, the higher your chance of winning.
09016 339 973. Calls are charged at 40p. Mobile fees and other network tariffs vary. Mystery Londoners.
It really is a lot of fun. Janet's in the Plasto. Hello, Janet.
Hello.
Hello, you.
I'm fine, thank you.
I didn't ask, but good. What can I do for you?
About how old someone is.
Yeah.
How old, how you can tell.
Yeah, go on, give us some
Normally, by their eyes, the crow's feet around their eyes, or the lines around their lips. Because I've got several friends who look, one looks really young, but she's actually in her 30s.
Yeah.
And if you look, let me go back in the shop. And if you look in...
What shop are you going back into, Janet?
Oh, I'm about to go and do my hair, but I'm in the newsagent getting a snack because of...
Oh, nice. What snack are you getting, Janet?
Oh, I wanted to get sesame snaps, but they're out of date.
Oh, sesame snaps are rubbish.
No, they're not.
They're so boring. It's like dry, horrible... Oh, nice, I'm eating sesame snaps. Now, Janet, I tell you what I bought today. This is true. I bought this for the first time in about 15 years, a packet of Treble Extra Strong Mints.
Oh, they're horrible.
Oh, no, they're not. Do you know what? I'm going to have one now. Seriously, I was in the garage and I saw them, and I thought, I've not had those for 15 years, and... Oh, man. They're the best. I can't believe I've not bought these for years.
They're horrible. I had one when I was 5 and I didn't like it, and I don't like it now.
They're too strong for 5-year-olds. But as a grown woman, what, Janet, in your late 30s, early 40s, you can manage one of these.
No, I'm younger than that.
Well, how old are you? You sound ancient.
Do I? Oh, thank you.
You sound about 42.
I'm not. I'm 25, which makes a change because I'm so short. People don't generally know how old I am. So I sound mature. That's good. I'm going to be a teacher.
Oh, really?
I've got to be authoritative.
Well, yes, exactly. But now, listen, small teachers. How tall are you?
Sorry?
How tall are you, Janet?
4'11".
Now, the kids are surely going to bully. They're going to put you in a drawer, aren't they, or something?
Not at all.
Really?
Well, short people make good bossy people. Didn't you know that?
Janet, boss me around now. Be bossy to me.
You shouldn't moan because nobody remembers your name.
No, that's not bossy. So you've got to say, Iain.
Don't moan because nobody remembers your name.
That's better.
Stop sulking, behave yourself, and get on with it. How's that?
That's better, Janet. That's what we wanted. That's a proper teacher. Extra Strong Mint, seriously, man. I've not had it for 15 years. I was in the garage, and I just glimpsed down, and I saw them. I thought, I'm going to buy them with my AAA batteries. And I did. And they're very nice. But I'm eating one now on the radio, which is a little bit rude. I apologise. Jamie's in the Crouch End. Hello, Jamie.
Hi, Iain.
Hello, it's a lady with a boy's name.
Yeah.
We like that. Jamie, what can I do for you?
I'm explaining about how you can tell someone's age.
Oh, now, this thing of looking at the lips, you can't really study someone's lips when they're walking past, so that doesn't help me very much. Have you got a better tip than that?
2 things. I think you can actually tell by how they're dressed. How frumpy and what they're wearing, that kind of thing.
Yeah. But then you get some old women who try and dress much younger, though, just to confuse you.
Yeah, but you can spot them a mile off, can't you?
Yeah. Well, I can't. That's the problem. But okay, and you another tip for us.
If you actually start speaking to them, I think it's how they talk and their voice.
Hmm.
No?
Well, yeah. the thing was, we saw a member of staff walking past us today, so we didn't have much time to have a look. All we did was look. We just looked as she walked past.
Right.
So we didn't get time to... She was dressed quite young.
Right.
But I think she was mutton and lamb. No, she wasn't, but that can happen. I mean, Joan Collins, for example, she dresses as though she's 50, and she's over 107.
Well, she looks 107.
Man, doesn't she just? She's got the same neck as the turkey we had for Christmas dinner last year. Tim is in the High Wycombe. Hello, Tim.
Hello, matey. How you doing?
I'm all right, Tim. What can I do for you?
Well, it's very confusing how you tell people's age, because it is scientifically proven now that there are two ages. There's the age that you physically are, your birth age, but there's also the age you feel you are.
Right.
And there was a survey published in the Time recently, but it's also available on the web if you care to have a look. And there is a recognised set of questions which you ask about your outlook on life, how you feel, certain scenarios, and you come out with an age, which is the age of the the way you feel, your outlook on life, like that. I mean, I'm 43, but my feel age, or whatever you want to call it.
Your feel age? That sounds a little bit pervy. You're 34 and your feel age.
And my feel age, yes.
Wow.
My feel age sounds a very posh French word, actually, isn't it? My feel age.
And my feel age is a 34.
My feel age is...
Tim, listen, I shall check that out. Thank you very much for that. 0870908. Ian, I think Clive Buller's got his own back. He swapped your photo on the website with Marlon's from Emmerdale. I think it's Ralph Little is the latest one, so I'm not happy. We'll sort that out over the weekend, I think. 08709090973. After the news at 6:30, so you've got a few minutes yet, so don't get too excited, we will take your calls directly to air. You will not speak to Elizabeth. You will not speak to Agent Chris. You will go straight to air. There are some rules which I need to explain to you, and I will explain those in a minute. Do not break the rules, otherwise the bosses, to be honest, don't really like us doing this. We got told off last week. But so don't break the rules, otherwise we will have to stop doing it permanently. But the number is 0870 9090 973.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
OK, listen, if you're calling about any of the topics, you don't need to do that now. You can do if you want. But after the news at 6:30, we're going to take your calls directly to air, OK? Now, there are rules. I will explain those rules after the news, and we have to stick to them really, really tightly, otherwise we will not be allowed to do this anymore. OK? It's a lot of fun. It can be quite dull sometimes. It doesn't always work, but we'll explain it. 0870 9090 973. We'll take your calls directly to air after the latest news.
London's LBC 97.3. The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 9090 973.
No way do I ever listen to Iain Lee.
Hello, you. It's the last 26 minutes of the show. Don't forget Caroline Faraday is on at 10 o'clock doing the weekend slot, so be nice to her. Now, we're going to take your calls directly to air. Let me explain the rules, OK? No swearing, obviously. We've got a 7-second delay here, which is very clever, which means if someone says something, we can dump you and it won't go out on the air. But we have to wait for the delay to build up again. So if you come on and you do, some clever swearing, you sort of ruin it for everyone. OK, so don't do that. Any other rules? I don't think so. I think that's it. 0870 9090 973. Oh, yes, make sure your radio's turned off so there's no feedback or delay. And with that, we take the first call directly to air. Let's go straight to line number 1. You're on the air.
Mr. Lee, you're hot.
Thank you very much. That's a nice start. That's a nice start. Let's go right to the other end. Let's go to line 203. You're on the air now.
Ian, Marlon, Dingle, Lee. I'm Clive Bull, not Phil Collins. Bob! Bob!
I love it. I love it. This is going to be fun. What a great way to start the weekend. Superb. 0870 9090 973. Line 26, you're on the air.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Jacques. J'habite à Paris. J'ai 80 ans.
I can't understand a word he's saying.
J'aime votre poetry j'aime it very much.
Do you speak English?
No, je suis français.
0870 9090 973. Your calls are going straight to air. Make sure your radio's turned off. Don't do any swears because everyone will hate you for it. Line 7, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air?
Hi, Ian, it's Nora.
I thought we managed to go a whole show without Nora from the Plumstead. Nora, you right, love?
Yeah, I'm alright. You just missed a chance to speak to my mum.
Why?
Because she rang up earlier. She's full of good deeds and everything, and she was saying, the thing that makes me most happy is helping people. And I was like, oh, okay, Mum, you say that then.
Yeah.
And she did, and no one rang her back.
Well, do you think maybe your mum should take the hint, perhaps? Maybe, you know, maybe there's a lesson.
She's nutty as a fruitcake, and she was doing it in a spooky, spiky voice as well, so...
Nora, you surprise me. Your mother being as nutty as a fruitcake. 0870 90 90 973. Your calls are going directly to air. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, because it messes it up for everyone. We can't have any. Don't have any swears. Very, very naughty. Okay, let me read some texts and emails. What we have to do now is we have to wait a couple of minutes while the computer builds up the old delay again. So don't do that for everyone. It's, you know, as amusing as it may be, it's not very nice. Don't forget, of course, is it Wendy Lloyd that's on this evening at 8 o'clock? Is Wendy doing the show at 8 o'clock? Can we check that out? We'll check that out. It was Wendy last week, and we do... No, it was Wendy last week doing the show at 8, and Caroline does the show at 10. Find out, because we should give, whoever it is, give them a big up. Or a short down, sorry. But Caroline will be on at 10 o'clock, doing the weekend show, tonight, tomorrow and Sunday. Ian, what makes me happy is a number 94! From Christopher Anderson in the Bow. Small things that make me happy, says Richard. The timing of another bus when you popped off of one. The relief of running out of toilet paper to find that someone has cleverly placed another roll behind the toilet. And lastly, the fact that people can remember my name. All right, Richard. To work out someone's age. Telling people's ages, says Tom from the Ascot, is count the rings under their eyes. Oh, we've had a lot of people saying that. Doing that. Oh, where does all these come from? The text, the email's going to the comment, which I can get access to, but it's very, very strange. Ian, this is good, David from Hoddesdon on the text. Ian, on Phil Collins' show last night, there was a man that told him he would not listen to your show because he said it's the LBC kindergarten. And he said that he would take a contract out on you for free, says Dave in Hoddesdon. I can't even speak, man, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. I'm going to the gym after this. I don't quite know if I can be bothered now, actually. We'll take your calls in a minute. Let me do a couple more of these emails. Just while you stand in the corner learning your lesson. Dear Ian in the London, my fiancé John and I are working in Italy, and there are 3 little things that brighten up my life. Firstly, when my fiancé wakes me up with a cup of tea. Tea. Secondly, when I receive some post. It means so much when you're away from home and makes me happy for the rest of the day. And thirdly, the third thing that makes my day is when I'm out and about, walking along the street, and suddenly find money on the ground. It makes me feel very lucky and chuffed with myself, says Melissa in the Italy. You can start calling in again now. 0870 9090 973. We are playing a slightly dangerous game of taking your calls directly to air. Okay, now the rules are no swearing. We've got a 7-second delay, so it won't get on. You just waste everybody's time. If you are calling up, make sure your radio is switched off as well, because otherwise, if we hear your radio on and it gets confusing and you can't hear us, and we'll cut you off. We'll go straight to the next call because the calls are racking up a pace. Small things I love, says Steph. The one thing I love is when my husband calls me first thing in the morning to wake me. I'm in Texas. Wow, that's in America. So I'm 6 hours behind the UK. On another note, I had a go at my husband, Graham from Claygate, for eating a 10-year-old Milky Way. That's the Graham who emailed in earlier on, who found a 10-year-old Milky Way in his pocket. That can't be bad for you. It just means the outer chocolate goes a little bit white, doesn't it? That's all that happens. I think if it's 10 years old, it can't be poisonous, can it? I don't think so. If you want to email in, it's Ian, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. Is the email address. Let me do some of these texts as well on 0771 776 0973. Ian, I'm 28 and I look half of my age. Whenever I try to buy a bus, I see what it means by a bus ticket, I'm given a child's. The old route master inspectors used to always give me a child's ticket. Can we just check the text lead while we're doing this? Because I'm worried that Carolyn Farade is going to steam in the lead here, and that would really be very, very upsetting. If you want to text in for the last 20 minutes of the show, please do. It's 0771 776 0973. I'm ahead of Caroline. That's good by quite some way, but she could steam in the front over the weekend. She'll certainly be steaming at some stage this evening. Oh, dearie me. Are we ready to go? Is everything okay? 0870 9090 973. You know the rules. Let's go. Let's start again. Line 1, you're on the air. Lovely way to start the weekend.
It's entertaining.
08709090973. Thanks for that, whoever that was. Okay, let's go to line 32. Line 32, you're on the air now.
It's the worst voice you will ever hear.
Will he unleash his teeth?
The Tommy Boyd Show will teach you nothing. Nothing.
Always read the label.
Nothing but iniquity and wickedness.
Very nice. 08709090973. We're saluting the governor there. Line 31, you're on the air.
Tonight, live from Thames, it's Celebrity Pickled Onions, featuring Tommy Boyd, Dr. Magnus Pike, and the St. Winifred School Choir, drinking a vat of vinegar.
Very, very nice indeed. Now this is how we play it. We've got time to get we can get another one in before the break, definitely. Let's go low. Let's go to line 5. Line 5, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, line 5.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
The voice lasted for the first line, didn't it?
Yep.
Excellent stuff. 08709090973. Let's get one more on if we can. Can we go to line 42? Line 42, you're on the air.
Iain Lee, you're right. Tabasco. Bad robot. Oh, love the badge, Ian.
There we go. You see, this is more like it. I have not got a clue. We will be checking that later on to make sure there was no bad language in that one. I'm sure there wasn't. We're taking your calls directly to air. If you want to give us a call, no swearing, and please make sure your radio's turned off. It's 08709090973. It's coming up to the last 15 minutes of the show. If you want to take part, that's the number you've got to call. It's now 6:43.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
You're loving it. We're taking your calls directly to air. It is Wendy Lloyd at 8 o'clock. We have researched it, and Carolyn Faraday, she staggered in about 5 minutes ago. God almighty. She's supposedly on the air at 10. I wouldn't be surprised if I got a phone call asking me to come back because she's collapsed somewhere. Let's go to line number 19. You're on the air live.
Hi.
Hello.
My name's Jo, and I work in the baton factory. I've got a wife and 3 kids. One day, my boss came up to me. I was like, Joe, are you busy? I said, no. Well, push this button with your left hand. Hi, my name's Jo.
What?
And I work in the baton factory.
I can remember how this one goes.
I've got a wife and 3 kids. One day, my boss came up to me. Are you busy? I said, no. Well, push this button with your right hand. Hi, my name's Jo.
08709090973 is the telephone number. If you want to take part, your calls are going directly to air. No swearing. Make sure your radio is turned off or you will be cut off. Line 107, you're on the air now, sir.
I want to say about that chap on wireless. Now it's ridiculous. I'm going to write to BLC, because when we were youngers, we'd Andy Pandy and Bill and Ben and Ragtag and Bob Tell and all that. And on Fridays, with wooden tops. Now, by gum, that chap on there's a wooden top, if ever there were one. I say that Loopy Lee, it's ridiculous.
08709090973 is the telephone number. I'm enjoying this. This is fun, isn't it? Can we do another one? Let's go to line number 7. You're on the air now.
Iain Lee, never a Sony Award winner. You will be.
It's either the Yoda or Scooby-Doo dissing me. Either way, it's an honour. Okay, line 12. When I press this button, you'll be on the air. Line 12, you're on the air now.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Okay.
Bob!
It's Phil Collins phoned in himself. It's actually Phil Collins. Wow. 08709090973. Line 5, you're on the air.
Yes.
There we go. I don't know what he was, but we'll analyse that via the computer at some point and try and work it out. We're taking your calls directly to air. Let's go to line 1 again. You're on the air now.
Hello. I think John from Croydon is a very intelligent person. Please come back. And I think you're very good as well, Iain. Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, my love. 08709090973. We're taking your calls directly to air. Make sure your radio's switched off. We have got a delay, so don't do anything too naughty. Line 23, you're on the air.
Bob, get me a 54 at the polish of my head.
Why does Clive Ball keep phoning me up? For goodness sakes, Clive, you're not on tonight. Have a break. 08709090973 is the telephone number. Who should we go to now? Line 36, you're on the air.
Hello there. I just want to talk about some of the ads on LBC.
Oh, well, we can't do that, I'm afraid, because they pay my wages. Let us go to line number... Oh, should we go to 17? 17, you're on the air.
Hello to you, Ian. It is me, Thomas Van Goetema.
Hello?
It is me, Thomas.
Hello?
I am the first-time caller, but is long-time listening to
Excellent stuff. We'll keep listening and make sure you call in again soon. Ay. Line 2, you're on the air.
Ian Lee, he's no fool. He just loves Clive Ball. Don't listen to Ian Lee. Oh, I'm listening again.
Ah, busted, you see. You're trying to... I can't do it. 08709090973. Line 12, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air?
Hello, if you don't want to speed, Bob, if you don't want to get a ticket for speeding, you shouldn't speed, you know what I mean? There's no excuse. Oh, what's that? I've just got a ticket. Oh, I think we should abolish the cameras. Bob!
Why does... Clive Ball, stop phoning me up, all right? Not interested. Line 52, you're on the air.
Who loves Lorenz? You love Lorenz.
Do you know what? We turned down... We were offered Lorenz to come on the show. We turned him down. Line 5, you're on the air. No, line 5, you're too slow. I'm gonna get a bit stricter now. 08709090973. Line 6, you're on the air.
I will hunger. What's the do before? Orange sponsor puppet plan or spoon.
It's a nice try, but we can't make out what you're saying. Which is, unfortunately, a little bit bad. Line 12, you're on the air.
Good morning to you. We've got a lot of good news for you. We'll give the signs and the things to do. But we don't ever want to make you through. Good morning to
This is fun, isn't it?
Ian?
Hello?
It's Philip from South Norwood.
Hello, Philip in South Norwood. 08709090973. At least his tape player's working today, which has got to be good. Oh, let's go high again. Line 83, you're on the air.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
Hi, what's up, man? It's Chris from Kingsbury.
Hey, Chris from Kingsbury, how's it going?
I'm fine. You?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Cool. I'm just calling up, man. You're just doing a wicked show here.
Oh, man, listen, that's very kind of you to say. Thank you very, very much. 08709090973. Line 2, you're on the air. Oh, line 2, you're too slow. It's got to be quicker than that, 'cause we've only got 4 minutes left. The lower ones are working better at the moment. Let's go to line 7, you're on the air.
Hello, I'm Clive Ball. I want to know an 94. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Clive. People are weird, aren't they? But that's why we love them. Let's stay low again. Can we go to line 5, you're on the air?
Hello there. I just wanted to test your theory about phoning in radio stations, giving you wobbly knees, etc. Do you know, I don't think I could walk across the room at the moment. This is awfully sort of terrifying and rather exciting at the same time. There's a few more minutes if you want to have a go. It's 08709090973. When you hear you're on the air, do whatever it is you want to do. Can we go to line 63? You're on the air.
Hi, I'm Bob, and I love you. Oh, I'm so gay.
There we go. 08709090973. There's a couple of minutes. We can fit quite a few more in. Line 2, you're on the air.
Was that the Clive Ball Wireless show?
No, it's not.
Oh, I'll call back later. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Clive Ball's on at Monday. Monday, of course. Line number... Oh, I need to cough. Line 4, you're on the air.
Yo, Englefield Green Massive. This is Yashman. Digas.
The Englefield Green Massive, I believe a big up has been snuck through the system there. Line 33, you're on the air. No, you're too slow. Got to be quicker than the next. We've only got 2 minutes left if you want to get on. 08709090973. Line 19, you're on the air.
Ooh, it's me, Cassie. Oh, my name is Kay Bush, and I've just made a comeback.
She has just made a comeback. I don't quite know how well her comeback's going, actually, but she has indeed. That's my favourite so far for some reason. Line 19, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
You put your left leg in, your left leg out, in, out. You shake it all about. You do the okey and you turn around. That's what it's all about.
Is this Barry? Is this Barry from Watford?
You put your left leg in.
There we go. 0870 9090 973. That may have been Barry from Watford. I'm not sure. Line 2, you're on the air. No, you're too slow, line 2. We've only got a minute left, so we want to get in there quickly when you're on the air. Let's go to line 19. You're on the air now.
Hello, this is Monique. And you know, Ian, I have a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh, okay.
You have hurt my husband, my Clive, my passionate bull. You know, we met in Sainsbury's. Our eyes, they met over the Gorgonzola cheese, and my heart, oh, went boom, diddy boom.
Diddy boom, boom, boom. So we can get one more in. I think we can squeeze one more in. Line 7, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
It's Vicky in the Shepperton. I just wondered, did you get my post the other day?
No, what, a letter?
Yeah, I sent you something to prove that I'm Irish. Because you said if I proved I'm Irish, you'd prove Fifi was real.
But you don't sound Irish.
Oh, I am. Clive Bull believes me.
Oh, well, Clyde Bulls are mental. No, Vicky, I didn't get your post. Maybe I'll get it on Monday. Let's get one more in. If we can squeeze one more in. Line number 1, you are on the air now.
Ian, darling, I hope you're okay, sweetheart. I had a little song for you. Basically, a little bit of, I've forgotten who it's by, but y'all pretty ladies around the world got a real thing for you, so tell her that.
Thanks very much. See you next week.
This show is completely transparent. If Iain Lee offers you advice, don't take it. If Iain Lee offends you, he didn't mean it. If Iain Lee is in any way professional, it's a one-off. The show is regulated by the boss.